What's up? Aloha! It's Hawaii Day 2. So, remember yesterday how I was saying all I wanted to get was an awesomely obnoxious tank top? Well, I got one. It's got a little everything from our Hawaii trips on there. It's got volcanoes, tikis, it's got flowers. It's awesome. Walked the entire strip of Waikiki and I finally found one store this morning with it, and I had to get one. So we got ourselves a pretty nice hotel. We're that one right there, which is pretty close to the end of the strip. All of this behind me is Waikiki. We're trying to find a nice spot to chill on the beach. We have not done that here in Waikiki yet, so we're gonna go find a spot. There's a little place to walk out. Gives you a nice little view of what's going on. It's super crazy. So that super crazy beach I showed you yesterday is the one that's the first one from the city, and it makes sense because everyone's coming from over there here. So we're thinking that if we keep walking a little bit this way, we'll be able to find some more relaxing beachfront property. Rachel's already walking. She wants to go lay on the beach, so that's what we're gonna go do. Let's go chill, have a little beach day. It's been a very late start kind of day. Got up, went to the gym, had breakfast, that's it. That's it, not a lot else. And it's now 3:30. Just chill day. After Tokyo, we need a couple days just to relax before going back to LA. I'm going back to do some work. So Rachel found a nice little spot down the beach. She went to go lay and just relax. I wanted to go explore some more, so I'm going further away from Waikiki this way. I'm gonna go find what's down the beach here. It's a nice little park we got here. So we're just at the base of the Diamond Head crater. Have not hiked that yet since we've been here. This is our second time this year coming to Waikiki, and we still haven't gone up there. From up there, you can basically see, I'm gonna let the wind die down for a second. From up there, you can basically see all of Waikiki. It's supposed to be one of the hikes you should do when you come here. I don't know why we haven't done it. Last time we were here, we did a crazy hike at one of the other craters that was awesome. Nobody was there, but way more difficult. This is like an hour, 0.7 miles. I think it's paved the whole way. A great way to see the city, a quick little hike, and you get awesome views. So I got to the end of the beach from Waikiki. There's a bunch of hotels. There's this park. I'm sure I could keep walking and probably find more beaches that way. But I'm gonna start heading back, go back, find Rachel. She's probably asleep somewhere on the beach. It's a nice relaxing day, chill. But all in all, this trip to Waikiki is much different than our last trip to Waikiki. Just because we're not doing all the different, things around the island. We're keeping it calm, we're keeping it simple. It's relaxing, and you can make Waikiki relaxing, even though it is a very busy and populated island, all of Oahu. You could find nice places to chill, relax, parts of the beach that aren't crazy. I mean, even in Tokyo, that was the most insane amount of people in one city I've ever seen. But then you would find these parks and there'd be these places that you could go and there's no people. It's crazy. It was such a difference between the insane, just swarms of people, just Shibuya crossing, all that stuff, and then you go to the parks, the temples, and it's quiet, calm, peaceful. I think anywhere you travel, you can find those moments of peace, even if it's in a crazy, insane city. There's always going to be somewhere that you can go to collect your thoughts. Sometimes that's the hotel room, sometimes that's the park, but there's always somewhere that you could just take a breath and get away from the insanity of go travel. But I do like that aspect of it. It's fun. it's always an adventure getting to a new place, have no idea what you're doing and trying to figure it out. Tokyo was a lot of fun. We had a crazy time, especially getting on those trains and trying to figure out where our hotel was. That was probably one of the craziest experiences we've ever had, just trying to get to where we need to go. If you haven't seen those vlogs, go back the last few. We were just in Tokyo. You gotta check them out. It was insane. All right, the tide's coming in, so that's our cue to leave the beach. Had a little beach sesh. Now it's time to go into town and find ourselves a Mai Tai. We haven't had a Mai Tai yet on this trip. We gotta find one. There's a sweet tiki bar that's like right here, so we're gonna go check it out. My mom really wanted us to go there last time we were here, and we missed it. And we're gonna go check it out now. Maybe get a little Mai Tai in our life. It's our last day here in Hawaii. I mean, it's only our second day, but it's our last day, and then we go back to LA. Okay, so those Mai Tais are like a horse kicked you in the face. Those are strong. Probably the best Mai Tais we've had in Hawaii so far. They were delicious, and they had a high level of alcohol content. But we just met some random people at the bar that gave us the tips on the best sushi restaurant to do in town at Waikiki, so that's what we're doing. We didn't get enough sushi in Japan, so we're gonna get some more here in Hawaii. Sushi time, right?
Wait, give me space.
And it's about ready for sunset. Pretty sunset here in Hawaii.
Oh my god.
We've been following this guy for a minute, and he's been literally walking up to everyone that's in front of him and flipping him off from behind and just throwing the bird everywhere and like screaming about how people are in his way, and must be someone who has an issue with the crowds here. So that was delicious sushi. It was awesome sushi. It was so good. It was tasty. Probably one of the better places. We were hoping for some delicious specialty rolls because when we're in Tokyo, they don't have any of that. They basically have fish on rice, which isn't a bad thing. It's just we were looking for some specialty rolls. What are you doing behind me there? So it was nice to get some specialty rolls. The guy even made us that sushi burrito. And it was delicious. So now we're gonna go get another Mai Tai. So Rachel's on the hunt for a backpack. Since we've been here, she's been trying to find the perfect backpack because this one is not very Instagrammable.
I don't like it.
Doesn't look good in photos.
I like
So I'm always having to hold her backpack when we're taking a photo.
And this one's $400.
She doesn't want to be on the vlog because the backpack doesn't look good. So she's been hunting for one, and then she realized she's just gonna go online and buy one and get a good one. We figured there would be a good one here in Waikiki, but there's not. I mean, there is, but they're like $400 or $500, so we're not buying that. Did you find one?
I'm getting one.
She got it. So we're going back to the tiki bar with the delicious Mai Tais. We're just basically doing loops today. We're going back. We're gonna go get another Mai Tai because it was really good, and it's our last night here. One more Mai Tai. Why not? Alright guys, that's it for the night. I'm gonna say goodbye. I have someone else that wants to say goodbye. Our friend the sloth, he says goodbye. We're leaving Hawaii tomorrow morning. It's been a fun trip. Tokyo, Hawaii, it's been crazy. Where are we going next week? We don't know. We're going somewhere though. Alright guys, it's the morning. It is early, bright and sunny. We're leaving Hawaii. But on the way to the airport, of course, we gotta make a stop at the #1 place to get malasadas, some delicious donut type things. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Alright, it's been a fun trip, but we're leaving Hawaii, Japan, Hawaii. It was great, all in all. One thing, you gotta check this out. Never knew this, but the airport here has the most ridiculous garden I've ever seen at like an airport. We were just down there in one of the lounges. Of course, with our Chase Sapphire Reserve card, you can get into all the lounges, which is awesome. But right next to the lounge is that awesome garden. So we were just hanging out down there in the garden. Okay, gotta get to the gate.